Hello and welcome to the first episode of my playthrough as Horde Timurids. I'll be playing through the game using the strategy that I showed to you in my last video, and let's get right into it then. So, single player, Ironman, Transoxiana, let's go! So, now we are in the game, I can show you that True Heir of Timur is doable, and this will stay doable even if you go on to form Timurids. And you can see that I have not got it yet, and so hopefully I'm going to be using this strategy to actually get that achievement. Right, so let's begin with the strategy. So you do need a little bit of RNG at the beginning. We need Shahrukh to die before he declares war on someone or gets a really strong ally. Basically, we just need all of the other vassals to be disloyal enough to ally us, because we need them all in order to full annex the Timurids. So I'll just be going over the strategy in Ironman mode that I showcased in the last video. So let's get right into it. I think we're going to go for efficient tax farming. We can click all these buttons, but do I want to? Nah, I'll stick with the -50 mysticism, I think. None of this matters especially because we won't be staying as Transoxiana, but I suppose we can pick a few of these things. Aha, stab cost modifier, that is what we want, because we're going to be needing to stab up a few times, and discipline as well, excellent. Take the loan for that. Now you can see here that Afghanistan has offered me an alliance. Now it's important that you refuse this alliance, because if we accept, then Afghanistan will declare their own independence war, meaning that we'll not be able to call in all the vassals and we will not be able to full annex the Timurids in one war. So you have to refuse that. Timurids have allied the Great Horde, that's not a problem. Oh god, I really should have got those to swap me earlier. It's alright though, we can still do it. Can we grab anyone else? Can we get Uzbek and Chagatai? So this is quite a lucky run. Yeah, remember not to grab a jam. So we just need Shahrukh to die. Okay, we've gone towards Ladakh. That is not ideal. Obviously we're not going to be helping our master the Timurids. Hopefully this war will be over quite soon, but since we can't get to Calm, it may end up taking quite a while, and in that time they may get some of the vassals loyal. But hopefully that will not happen. Ideally Shahrukh would die within the first few months. I'll take the dip. Yeah, so what will probably happen is we'll stay in this war for a few months before Timmy will eventually decide to peace out, a few years rather. Oh, finally. Well, I mean this is probably one of the worst scenarios, because we're in a war, which means that if we were to declare war now, all of our allies would not help us, and I don't know why that is. But as soon as the war began, we would lose all the alliances, and they would be not in either war. It would just be on us on our own. And that would not be what we want. So yeah, we do have to wait till we peace out. We've got all the alliances now, we've got 3 people supporting our independence. Just need Timmy to peace out, and then we can do the war. Can I build any more guys? I could, because the enforcement will go up after you declare your independence. But I think we're going to be staying in. Aha! We peaced out, thank God. And now, let's just go for it. It's just the Great Horde. That will not be any kind of an issue. Let's go. Okay, yeah, you are going to want to slow it down here. It's important that we grab every single province for ourselves. Right, so we did lose a man there. That's not the end of the world. Hopefully all of our friends are going to attach to us. Let's go grab him there. Yes, he's dead. It's not a problem. Yeah, we want our friends to attach to us. So yeah, make sure obviously you set you guys to attachable. Because we need to make sure that we grab every single province. It's alright if 1 or 2 provinces don't get occupied by you, as long as they're all occupied by the same person, because if that happens then we can just do them first. What we don't want to happen is for multiple provinces to be occupied by multiple different vassals, because that would mean that we would not be able to transfer 100% war score to any of the vassals, so they probably wouldn't peace out. Also, if any of your non-vassal allies turn up, make sure they don't take any land either, because they will just transfer it to the person who wants it the most, which will not be you for most of these. Alright, and there we are. We have pretty much beaten the Timurids. So we've just got to wait for these few forts to fall now. Alright, that's Herat. So yeah, remember to put a guy on each of these provinces. Prioritise the ones that are close to your other fellow vassals that they're going to want to take. So these Afghan cores, for example. Let's piece them out. Take the money, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do Fars first, because they hopefully will take Bam, and I won't have to siege that again. And there we go, so hopefully Fars will peace out relatively quickly before these rebels succeed. Fars, fancy piecing out. Yeah, this is the problem. This is why you need them fully occupied, ideally. There we are. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world. This is why we did Fars first, so we don't have to re-siege Bam, because I knew they would wait more than a month. And now we just let our allies get everything else done. There we are, excellent. Dab. Whoa! Look at that! 644! That would be amazing if we weren't going to stop playing as Transluxiana soon. There we are, that's Herat taken. Very easy. And now I'll transfer everything to Khorasan. There we go, they'll have 100% when I give them this, so they will peace out in a few days. Khorasan. There we are. They've left Yazd. That's not ideal, but it won't be too big of a problem. That's Herat, and now we transfer everything to Sistan. Peace, Sistan. Very nice. What did you grab? Okay, that should be good enough. Right, now I transfer everything to Afghanistan. Peace, Afghanistan. Got 100% war score. Oh, you don't for some reason. What do you see? Right, now that should be enough. just gotta wait for this siege. 70%, yeah, I think we're good, boys. They're a tributary of the Great Horde. Right, so first of all, I want to grant independence, and now I want you to return all these cores. Release Yazd, and give me these two. Whew, no, just. So, the Timurids are no longer going to exist after this. They'll be annexed by me, and I will inherit all of their vassals. So, let's go. So their last capital was Kulob, I need to remember that. So I want to release Fergana, and I want to give them Kulob, since that was the Timurid's last capital. Okay, so here we go again. Yeah, so be careful not to press C or escape by accident, because that will close the window. You've got to keep this up for the whole war. It is a bit of a pain, but it is the only way. That's yes dealt with. Just what I want you to do that, please. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can get rid of Mara. Yes, I can. Any money? Tiny bit. And that's yes. Siege down. Very nice. There we are. Right. So, I want to make sure I break all my alliances, delete all my troops. And now let's hope I get this right. So, offer, release this. And you'll see they will accept because they're utterly defeated. Okay, let's just remember to time out your finger presses, and there we are. Easy. And I'm now a Malekith. There we are. Now I'd probably recommend going for tribal monarchy. You can switch it later, but we are going to be playing with a lot of vassals, so let's go for that. And martial society, obviously. Right, so now, as a Timurids, we are a vassal of Transoxiana's. We can declare on them immediately. I've not done this before, but I wanted to see if I can get anyone to support my independence, but unfortunately it looks like the answer is no. You don't want to help me? No, they're busy. Okay. So as you can see, we got all of Transoxiana's techs, which is why I was bothering to check up. We did not get the best Malik there, 301, but it's alright. That's manageable. So, we need to declare immediately, which means we are going to need the free company here. So we may end up getting attacked by Uzbek, but we should have a lot of crown land. Oh, look at that, 100% crown land. Now that is nice, and that means we can go for all of these things that we want. We can go for the primacy of the Mirs, we can go for the what's the one, where is it? Religious state. We can go for land of commerce. What else can we go for? I can go for all of the land rights. I can get some prestige, 25, very nice. Now you can undo that and redo it a few times to get up to full prestige, but I don't think I'm going to bother because I want to do that. I can do it actually as well. Yeah, alright then, I'll just demonstrate it then. So we revoke it, and then we just pass it again, and that's another 20 prestige for us. Excellent. What else do I want from you? Increased levies is useful, but I do want to get that, so I'm not going to do it just yet. The Dhimmi, I suppose I can give them land rights too. Yeah, we can go for land rights as well from the Emirs. Right, and now I will assign my king as a general. Whew! He may be a terrible king, but he's not a bad general. Let's hire a free company, I've already hired it. And I can collect in Persia and transfer in Lahore. And let's immediately down transit. So yes, we are going to get 100 AE, but as you can see, it's really not that bad. It's only with Uzbek, Transoxiana and Chagatai, so don't worry about it. We do need to attack immediately, because if we don't, then the vassals are going to declare their independence. So let's go. Transoxiana has no troops, this is going to be very easy. None of the vassals are going to help him, because they're all 100% disloyal. And yes, where we are now the Timurids. Let's win our independence war, shall we? Hopefully this 8k is going to prevent these boys from attacking us, but I'm not incredibly hopeful. They do usually like to do that. So, let's check out our cores. And look at that, that is not bad at all. We've lost a few cores, but we've still got a heck of a lot. So if we got some sieges from our vassals, then we could take these provinces back. That would make them dislike us a bit, but it might be worth doing. Aha, there we are. So there's 100%. So we want our independence, we want this, and I want Herat, I think. Yeah, it seems like we're not going to be able to grab too much. And I don't have very much money. Yes, this will do. And there we are. Now we have a lot of disloyal vassals. So, yes, they're not very happy with us, but it's alright, we'll deal with this. Make sure you demand their trade. We want all the money we can possibly get out of them. And that is going to improve our income a lot, hopefully. I think I'd be better off collecting in Hormuz rather than Persia. And now, I do want to immediately declare war on Ajam. I do have a lot of reconquest on Ajam. And once I've done that, I can start trying to make my vassals loyal, but I think I'm going to leave you with that for today. Yes, I think that will be it for the first episode, so thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.